Welcome to episode 1347 of the Multifamily Collective. Today, let's talk about delegation. I was reading a book recently and I came across a line that I thought was genius. And it went along the lines, I might butcher this a little bit, but you don't want to have 100 keys. You win when you have one key to the front door. And it's a great line as it relates to delegation. So in the beginning, when you start a job, let's just use multifamily as an example. You go to work on or at an apartment community. Let's say it's 300 or 400 units. You are the groundskeeper, the porter, or maintenance technician. And at some point in your orientation or your onboarding, you get a big ring of keys, unless you're in a smart community where everything is governed by passcodes and things of that nature. So let's go old school for a second. So you get a big bundle of keys that unlocks the shop, that unlocks the landscape shop, that unlocks the key box, that unlocks the front door, that unlocks every outbuilding and a fitness center, so on and so forth. And so in amenity areas and spaces and things of that nature. So you have this big bundle of keys. Over time, your job is to understand the skills and the strengths of the people that work around you and with you, and hire in. So obviously, if you're sort of graduating through the ranks, you're being promoted year after year after year. You're bringing on people to surround yourself with that are strong enough that you can hand a few of those keys off. So somebody has common area responsibilities and they get the key, or several people get those keys. So you have redundancy and duplication, things of that nature. So you over the years, you start to hand off chunks of those keys. You reduce that key ring to one key, and that key is to get yourself in the front door. And you've done that through the artful practice of delegation, finding those people that possess those skills and strengths that allow you to hand off, right, on the basis of trust and accountability and responsibility and things of that nature. Hand off chunks of those keys over time so that you end up with one. And if you're masterful at the art of delegation, ultimately in the end, you're not carrying around a big pile of keys. And you've enriched the lives of many people by giving them the trust and the responsibility for handling those keys and exercising those things that make a property run, make a property function. That's the art of delegation, in a great quote, the way it was summed up in the book. And I'd just like to pass that on to you. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.